Let's move to the next topic, dihybrid cross. Previously, we discussed monohybrid cross. Today, we are going to discuss dihybrid cross. Before that, what is back cross? There is a topic, back cross. What's meant by back cross? Back cross is a cross of F1 hybrid with any one of the parent. So, let us say take the same example as we discussed in the previous class, monohybrid cross. What are the parents? The parents are capital T and small t, tall and dwarf. In a monohybrid cross, a single trait, single contrasting character is crossed, and in the F1 generation it gives, this is the allele, this is tall, this is dwarf. F1 hybrid, these are the parents. In F1 generation, what are the gametes? The gametes present here is capital T, small t, small t. So, here capital T and small t. In F1, there are capital T, small t. So, it is a heterozygous tall. This is a hybrid. This mentioned as hybrid. In this hybrid, so what is back cross? Back cross is a cross between the hybrid with any one of the parent. Let's see how it gives the ratio and how it express in the next generation. So, this is the hybrid. So, this hybrid capital T small t into any one of the parents. So, back cross there are two different types. This is dominant, this is recessive. Dominant back cross and recessive back cross. So, there are two different types of back cross, dominant and recessive. If you cross this hybrid to this capital T, it is called dominant back cross. If the hybrid is crossed with dwarf, it is called recessive back cross. So, what are the results? Capital T, small t, this hybrid is crossed with dominant capital T. So, what are the gametes? Here capital T, small t, here capital T. The gametes, this is the parent, these are the gametes. Next generation, it produces, let us draw the checkerboard and find out the results. Here it contains two different gametes, that is capital T, small t, but here capital T. So, when you make a cross, it gives capital T, here capital T small t, capital T small t. So, this all produces tall. So, dominant character will express. So, in dominant back cross, if you cross the hybrid with a dominant parent, it produces all dominant character. It expresses dominant character. Let us see how this back cross, this hybrid is crossed between recessive parent. If it is crossed with a recessive parent, for example, capital T small t into small t, this is the recessive parent. So, define back cross. Back cross is a cross between a hybrid with any one of the parent. If the parent is dominant, it is called dominant back cross. If the parent is recessive, it is recessive back cross. Now, this is the example of recessive back cross. This is the parent. What are the gametes present? Capital T, small t, here small t. So, let us draw it in the form of checkerboard. Here capital T, small t, here small t, small t. So, it gives capital T, small t, here small t, capital T, small t, small t, small t. So, it gives the ratio tall and dwarf 1:1 ratio. Here dwarf is expressed, but here all are dominant. Here recessive backcross, it gives tall and dwarf, but dominant backcross, it produces only tall plants. So, this is backcross. Let's move to the next topic, dihybrid cross. So, this is the example we taken from monohybrid. Now, let's see another example, dihybrid cross. In dihybrid cross, there are two contrasting characters are selected. There are two contrasting characters are selected in dihybrid cross. What are the characters? It explains the law of independent assortment. Law of independent assortment. What it states? The law of independent assortment. When you take two pair of contrasting character, when two characters are combined together as a genotype, dihybrid cross is a genetic cross which has two contrasting characters, a pair of two contrasting characters. Here the example taken as the cotyledon, the shape of the cotyledon and the color of the cotyledon. So, two contrasting characters are selected in dihybrid. You know the meaning di, two, mono, single. In monohybrid cross there is a single trait. Here dihybrid cross there are two traits. Two contrasting traits are combined. The law of independent assortment. When the two pairs of contrasting characters are combined in the hybrid, when the time of gamete formation, these gametes are segregated independently. Segregation of gametes are independent to each other. So, it segregates the gametes, it assort independently. That is law of independent assortment. Let us see the example. What is the example we have chosen for dihybrid cross? Here the example is the parent. The parent selected for dihybrid cross is parent, round shaped cotyledon and wrinkled. One pair of contrasting character is shape of the cotyledon, that is capital R, capital R. The shape of the cotyledon is round, and the recessive character is wrinkled. So, it is crossed with small r. This is wrinkled. The shape is wrinkled, round, wrinkled. Now, it is single trait, but we are taking two pair of contrasting character. One is round shape and the color is yellow. The color of the cotyledon is yellow, round yellow. So, capital R, capital Y represent round yellow. Here small r, wrinkled green. Here the color is green, wrinkled green. So, it represent small r, small y. This is the contrasting character. Let us look at this diagram. Parent 1 and parent 2. Round yellow cotyledon and wrinkled green cotyledon. This is round yellow, this is wrinkled green. And you know the genes are located within the chromosomes. Here these are the diagrams which shows that the genes are located inside the chromosome. This is the RR, capital R, this trait which shown in the chromosome. The genes are located in the chromosome. The round shape represent this chromosome, and round yellow, this color shows the yellow, and smaller wrinkled and wrinkled green. This is green color. This is wrinkled shape. In the F1 generation, it produces at the time of gamete formation capital R and capital Y, small r and small y. These are the alleles. This is the gametes. And when it cross between each other in the F1 generation, it produces capital R, capital Y, small y. So it shows inside the chromosome. This diagrams represents the genes are located within the chromosome. Let's see in dihybrid cross. The contrasting pair is round yellow, wrinkled green. So this is the parent, and take out the gametes from here. What are the gametes present here? Here two pair of contrasting characters. So here there are capital R, here capital Y, small r, small y. In F1 generation, the first filial generation, it gives all these pairs of contrasting characters are combined in F1 generation, so that it's called a hybrid. So it gives capital R, capital Y, small y, capital R, capital Y, small y. Now this is called as a hybrid. F1 hybrid is self-crossed. When we make this F1 hybrid as self-crossed, so this hybrid with hybrid, a cross between this hybrid F1 hybrid with F1 hybrid, it gives 16 different individuals in the ratio 9:3:3:1. So this out of 16, there are 9 out of 16, 3 out of 16, 3 out of 16 and 1 out of 16. So it gives the ratio 9:3:3:1. Ratio it gives is 9:3:3:1. Let's see how it forms. So the self-crossed F1 hybrid is self-crossed. So this same capital R, capital Y, small y. When you take the gamete out from here, there is the possibility of all combined characters are present here. So it produces capital R, small y, r, capital Y, small r, small y. In the same way, this also gives capital R, capital Y, small y, r, capital Y, small r, small y. Here capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. So all these gametes are possible here. All these gametes, there is a combined gametes which gives 16 different individuals in the ratio 9:3:3:1. Let's see the ratio. It is very easily identified when you mark it in the Punnett square. So it contains 16 column. Draw it. One represents male gametes, another one represents the female gametes. So here take out the gametes. What are the possible gametes? Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y, capital R, capital Y, this one, capital R, small y, then small r, capital Y, small r, small y. In the same way, here also it produces capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y. Small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Now, when you write it in this way, it's very easy to take out the combinations. So, it produces 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 individuals are combined together in the ratio 9:3:3:1. Let's write this, the possible gametes combination is capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. Let's fill here capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. Here capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y, capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. This row capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y, capital R, small y, small y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, capital R, small y, small y. Here capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Then small r, capital Y, small r, capital Y, small y. The last row capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, capital R, small y, small y, small r, capital Y, small y, then small r, small y, small y. Now, we are taking out the ratio 9:3:3:1. Let's check this 9:3:3:1 obtained, how it obtained. Now, this R, capital R, which represent the shape of the cotyledon, that is round. Wherever this capital R is there, it gives round shape. And small r, it represents wrinkled shape. Capital Y shows the color, yellow color, dominant nature. Small y, green color. So, this character, it expresses the character round yellow. This capital R, capital Y is there, so round yellow. Here, round yellow, round yellow. Wherever capital R and capital Y is there, it expresses the character round yellow. Here, round yellow, round. Here, small y is there. So, small y, which represent the color green. So, it is round green. Here, round yellow, round small y, green. Here, round yellow, round yellow. Now, here is small r, which represent wrinkled shape of the cotyledon. So, it is wrinkled, color is yellow, wrinkled yellow. Here, round yellow. Here, round green, wrinkled yellow. Here, small y, that is this recessive character, wrinkled green. Let's check the ratio, how it produces. There are 9 out of 16 is, here 9 out of 16 which shows round yellow. Then this 3 out of 16 which produces round green. Another 3 out of 16 which produces wrinkled yellow. And the last one, only one which shows the wrinkled green. Let's count. Here round yellow, there are 9 out of this 16, 9 round yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So it gives 9 out of 16 round yellow. Then round green. 1, 2, here 3. So 3 out of 16. Then wrinkled yellow. 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 16. Then only 1 out of 16, that is wrinkled green. So in dihybrid cross, which gives 9:3:3:1 ratio. I hope you understand this concept very clear. Let's move to the next question. Dihybrid test cross. Already you learned in monohybrid test cross. Here you are going to learn dihybrid test cross. What is test cross? Test cross is a cross between hybrid with double recessive parent. So this is the hybrid. When you are taking the example as dihybrid, the hybrid is this: capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, and the double recessive. So this hybrid is crossed with the double recessive. So small r, small y, small y. Let's take how. Let's check how it obtained. It gives the ratio 1:1:1:1 ratio. The parent is the dihybrid test cross. The question is dihybrid test cross. Here dihybrid test cross is a cross between hybrid with recessive parent. So here is the hybrid. The hybrid which is taken as, the hybrid is capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Here this is the parent, small r, small y, small y. These are the parent. Hybrid with recessive parent. Now take out the gametes from here. From this capital R, capital Y, there are possible gametes which assort from here: capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. So let's draw it, or let's write it in the form of checkerboard. So here it gives 1, 2, 3, 4. Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y. Then small r, capital Y, small r, small y. For in this hybrid, F1 hybrid, there are 4 different gametes are possible. So all these 4 gametes possible here is capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. What are the character? This is round yellow, round green, wrinkled yellow and wrinkled green. So we are taking as the dihybrid cross, dihybrid trait, which is crossed with recessive. So recessive which contains small r and small y. The gamete from here is small r, small y. So these are the alleles. From this allele or small r, from this allele small y. So small r and small y. Now write it in the form of checkerboard in this box. Here you will find capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, capital R, small y, small y, small r, capital Y, small y, then small r, small y, small. What are the characters it express? This is round yellow. This is round green. This is wrinkled yellow and this is wrinkled green. So all these characters, when you make a cross and allow it to test cross, dihybrid test cross, it produces all these characters 1:1:1:1 ratio. All the round yellow one, round green one, wrinkled yellow one and wrinkled green one. This cross is called as dihybrid test cross. Hope you understand well. Let's review what you learned today. First, before learning dihybrid cross, there was back cross. There are two different types of back cross, dominant back cross and recessive back cross. Then dihybrid cross, which shows the law of independent assortment, and dihybrid test cross. So, before the next class, you learned these all questions well. Thank you.